Linda Bowen here from StampingWithLinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. Today is just a fun card using the new hostess set called Tranquil Tulips, and I'm also going to be using the copper trim ribbon. You are going to love this ribbon. So let's get started. I will have all the dimensions on my blog, StampingWithLinda.com. There will be a link at the eye at the top or down at the bottom if you're watching on YouTube, using a standard base card, 5.5 by 8.5, and this is in the powder pink. I'm going to bring in a piece of Whisper White. This measures 2 3/4 by 4.5, and I am going to bring in my Wild Wasabi ink pad. And I'm just going to ink that up. I am using my paper piercing mat because this is a photopolymer set. So I'm just going to stamp the stems like so. Then I'm going to bring in the leaves. I'm going to stamp one this way, and then I'm going to flip it around and stamp one this way. Then there's one with a little curl to it. I'm going to go ahead and stamp that. Oh, did I do that? Awful, awful, awful. Have a spot. Wrong, wrong. That's why God made two sides of the paper. We're just going to flip that over, and we're going to try this again. We're going to ink those stems. Let's see if we can do it without getting a smudge. So I've got the one leaf, much better. Oops, and I was going to switch that around. Put it right about there. Then I'm going to bring in the curved one and stamp it right there. This is a 2-step stamping set. So I'm going to bring in that powder pink, and I'm going to use the bold part of the flower first. Got 2 different sizes of tulips. I'm going to use the big one first. And it's kind of a watercolor stamp. See how that it's got that shadowing? Really like the look of that. Then I'm going to go in and stamp the smaller ones. Now you can get this set free with your Hostess Rewards with a $150 order or workshop order. Next I'm going to use that Berry Bliss. Burst. I call it Berry Bliss. I don't know why. So I've got that part of the tulip. And then I'm going to go in with a smaller one. And then I have my little centers of my flower. I'm going to do them in the green. I'm just going to ink them, stamp those down. Such an elegant flower. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in that copper trim. Now, hopefully by the time this video goes live, it will be back in stock. It was a very popular item during our pre-launch with demonstrators. So it did go in back order status, but I'm sure by the time this video runs, it will be in stock. If not, it will be in shortly. So I've tied that copper ribbon, and I'm just going to trim it. And the cool thing about this ribbon is it is very easy to pull it apart. I'm going to bring it up close to the camera so you can see. And it just gives a totally different, more of a mesh look rather than a ribbon look. So I've got that. Do it on the other side. Just kind of pull that apart. This copper trim ribbon is going to be very pretty on masculine cards. Ribbons sometimes we can't put on a masculine card because it looks too dainty, but this copper trim is just very elegant. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Wild Wasabi, and then I'm going to put that on my Berry Burst. and then finally mount that to the front of my card. So very quick and easy card using the new Hostess set and the new copper trim ribbon. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. Talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.